Project 3, Step 3, Peacock Drawing. You're going to need your art book with your peacock drawing, and please make sure there is a scrap protector paper that goes right underneath your peacock drawing, because we will be using markers. A blue washable marker and a black washable marker, or it could be a black permanent marker, markers that you have at home. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be coloring in the peacock's body for this step. So talking about coloring with markers, one thing I want you to think about when you're coloring in with marker is coloring in the same direction. So when you have a marker, we put the cap right on it. Be careful, not to smear, just like what we talked about with your pen, and moving your artwork around so that you can avoid any of the smearing. So I'm going to start over here, and with your marker, I want you to try to stay in the same direction. So right now I'm coloring back and forth, up and down. And throughout this coloring, I want you to continue that stroke up and down. So right now I'm going ahead and just going down and doing the border down here. And then I'm going to continue that throughout, making my way across and still doing that up and down motion. It gets a little tricky towards the edge, so just carefully kind of fill that in as you go. Hopefully my marker doesn't dry out. They tend to dry out a lot quicker, these washable markers. So I'm working my way across, but again, still going in that up and down motion throughout my whole peacock body. So working my way up. What we're doing is we're trying to make it even throughout and not coloring in all different directions. I'm going to come back down here and finish as I work my way up. So right now I'm just going to go along the border, up and down, all the way to here. Careful, we're going to go around this curve. And again, you can move your peacock upside down or move it however makes it easier for you to color without smearing. I'm going to go ahead and go around the edges. And this is going to be very careful work right here. Going in between and around the eye. I'm going really slow. These little markings are going to stay white. So now it's just carefully filling in that rest of that space, going slow, taking your time. Outline around there. Now it's again going back and going in that same direction we were working on. Any space that you might have missed, go back and fill it in. Okay, so now what you're going to need is your black marker. And I would like you to go ahead and color in these two white spaces. So let me, excuse me a moment. Let me get to your example of the peacock drawing. It's nice to look at that. Aha, there it is. Sorry, I didn't have that readily available. So looking at our peacock, we're trying to make it look realistic. So we went ahead and colored in the blue. So that area down here, that's over here, so we're going to make that black. And this area that's kind of going around the eye, kind of altered it a little bit, we're going to make that black. And then, you know, we'll save your beak. We'll save your beak for another time, but let's add, let's add marker to here. So grab your black marker and go ahead and color in this area. Same idea, going in the same direction. Be careful not to, I mean, this marker should be dry, the blue marker should be dry by now, so just be careful not to smear, get your hand all over it. So up and down motion. Okay, and then we're going to color this area black as well, going around the edges. Because it's a smaller area, we want to be extra careful just to not to get out of the lines. Okay, and then if you look closely up here, this is a little bit black and a little bit blue. So why don't you go ahead and you could color in, you know, do maybe half the circles black and then top them off with your blue marker. So I'm going to do the black first. And then I'm going to grab my blue marker and kind of fill that in at the top. Okay. Yeah, we'll save the beak for another medium. So with this project, we're going to be talking about different mediums. It's called the mixed media project. So far we've worked with marker and we've worked with pen. And then we're going to do some colored pencil work as well as add some crayons there too. So using different tools and different mediums. That's what we're working on for this project, mixed media peacock. All right. Nice job, everybody. Have fun.